Welcome to day 3 of the 10-day challenge, and today is hip mobility. Hip mobility can be simplified as stretching the hips, finding strength within that stretched position, as well as working on our power and coordination within the joint. It's a really fun concept to play with, so let's get going. So draw yourself into a comfortable cross-legged seat, and just for the purpose of us doing the same thing, right shin to go in front. Let your chest sit nice and tall, let your shoulders roll back, and your arms to feel nice and heavy. Just let those thighs feel like they're falling away from your torso. Really let gravity take hold of them. And just feel a few deep breaths moving in and out through the nose as you settle your focus. Great. Take a nice deep breath in. Let those arms circle to the sky. Lift them nice and tall, gazing up. And then palms face forwards, and as you exhale, fold, taking those hands onto the mat in front of you. Let your chin fall towards your chest so the back of the neck is nice and long. And just keep rooting down through the edges of your feet, so through the little toe edges that are in contact with the mat. The thighs press away from you, and the arms might even crawl a little further forwards. Take one more deep breath in. And as you exhale, walk those hands all the way back in towards you. I want you just to scoot your bum ever so slightly back away from your shins, and maybe even widen your feet towards the edges of your mat. Keep that nice long feeling into your body. Turn towards your left knee, your left thigh in a diagonal direction, and then allow yourself to fold that way. It doesn't have to be particularly far at all. The hands are off the left side of the mat, and then your right hand, either the hand or the forearm, your choice, just to press down against your right knee. And just give a little bit of resistance to that, so your knee is kind of pressing back in towards the hand. Keep that chest feeling nice and long. Breathe in and breathe out. Good, last one. As you exhale, you can resist that, release that little push. Switch the legs, the left shin is in front, and then same as before, just make sure that your bum is a little further away from your shins. Your shins are roughly parallel with the top of the mat. Turn your chest towards your right knee. Inhale, find length. Exhale, lean your body or fold your body out in this diagonal direction, and then left hand or forearm to press down against your left knee. Resist that press by lifting the knee in towards the hand, and it should feel pretty effortful. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Good. As you release that, sit yourself nice and tall. Send your feet onto the mat in front of you to be about as wide as the mat, and your hands are behind you. The hands are there to help you not wheel your bum too far forwards. So I want you to let your knees fall off towards the right side. Focus on the knee, finding the mat, and then keep your torso as upright as you can and lift your left heel. That's humbling. Let the knees go all the way up, all the way over. Chest on top of the pelvis. Lift through that right heel. Place it down. Good. Go again, all the way over towards the right. Keep your torso upright. Lift that left heel. Hover. Place it back down, all the way up and over. Chest is tall. Lift through the right heel. Good. We'll do one more each side. All the way up, all the way over. Lift through that left heel. Can you hold it, hold it, hold it? Place it down. Wiggle its way over, and then allow that right heel to lift. As you come back towards center, hug the heels towards your bum. You can roll your way over into down dog. Hips up, thighs pressing back, and find that nice length between wrists and sit bones and heels. Great. With your left leg, inhale, lift it towards the sky for three-legged dog. Squeeze your left bum. On the exhale, let the knee in the sky bend. Turn the pelvis a little bit towards the left. Now think of your inner thighs and think of them widening away from each other. Same thing as lifting the knee, but it helps to think of your inner thighs widening. One more inhale here. As you exhale, scoop the foot forwards, place it right in between the hands at the top of the mat. Drop the back heel down as you then windmill your arms open into your warrior two. Your feet are pretty much on a tightrope as you root down through the outer edges of your feet. Keep bending into the front leg. Thighs are rolling away from each other, so inner of that back leg is really feeling the length. Take a deep breath in, hold here. As you exhale, we're coming to a side lunge at the back of the mat. So bend the back knee, sit bone towards right heel, drive the knee wide, maybe only go halfway. If you can go further, then do so. Inhale, come all the way back up and open into warrior two. Exhale, down and back, trying to keep your chest upright, but you could fold forwards to make it a little more accessible. Last one, inhale, warrior two. This is strong work. And as you exhale, down and back, drive the knee a little wider. Great. As you draw yourself back towards warrior two, just for one breath in, on the exhale, extended side angle, forearm to your thigh, right arm up and over. If you wanted to take it deeper and place the foot to the block or the floor, you're very welcome to. Feel that right side body get longer. Take a full deep breath in. And then as you exhale, let your hands come down to the mat, turn everything to face forwards. The two hands are on the inside the foot. Now turn your front foot to face a little bit off on a diagonal, and then let that thigh roll away from you. So it's rolling onto the knife edge of the foot. You could stay here if this is enough, or turn your torso to the opposite diagonal to the right side. Again, stay here, or maybe you can step your hands a little further away, and you could choose to lower the elbows. You're still driving that left knee away from you. Imagine you're dragging the knife edge of your foot back towards your body. Breathing in and breathing out. Good, take one more, that's a big hip opener. And then as you exhale, pop yourself back up onto your hands, plant the sole of the foot, the toes are still slightly turned out, and then step the back foot in to meet it so you're coming into Malasana, a little yogi squat. Your elbows can drive your thighs wide, your chest can stay tall. And then having a little bit of fun with it, or my idea of fun, we're going to take some little rolls back onto our spine and see if we can return our way into Malasana. So the knees might need to come together to help guide your bum down. Roll your way back, feet wide, stomp the feet down. Can you come back to Malasana? Let's see, 2 more times. Roll your way back, roll your way forwards, press into the feet, chest lifts. Last one, rolling back, rolling forwards. Can you find your Malasana? Good. You're welcome to pause here if you don't want to take an arm balance, or if you want to see if you can come into crow, hands onto the floor in front of you. Lift your hips so that you're in a little bit like a squat, sort of forward fold squat. Squeeze the inner knees in against the triceps. The inner thighs are strong. Chest comes forwards. Can you draw your heels in towards your bum? If you found balance, lovely, well done. If you want to try working on a crow jump back and it's not quite there for you yet, what I want you to try to do is just to hop your feet as far back as you feel confident to, then step your feet back and then take either your halfway lower, option to use your knees. If you want to skip your vinyasas, I feel you're always welcome to in my class, and you can move all the way back into down dog, one way or another, hips up and back, thighs pressing backwards as you move back to your down dog. Good. We'll take this to the second side. Right leg, inhale to the sky. As you exhale, bend the knee, turn the pelvis a little. Now widen those inner thighs. Lift, lift, lift. Full deep breath in. As you exhale, guide the foot forwards, right into the center of the mat between the hands. Drop the back heel down, windmill your arms open and into your warrior two. Keep a nice deep bend into the front knee. You do need a long stride for your side lunge to work, otherwise you'll find you're too compressed. So full breath in here. As you exhale, down and back, drive the knee wide. Just go as low as you feel comfortable to. Inhale, rising back towards warrior two, press the thigh wide. Exhale, down and back. Maybe you can keep the chest lifted. Last one, inhale forwards. And exhale to come back. Lovely. Use that inhale to return your way to warrior two just momentarily, and then exhale, front forearm to either the thigh or perhaps the floor as the left arm reaches up and over. Keep the hips drawing under the body as the left chest rolls on top. Reach out through fingers, root down through outer edges of feet. Deep breath in. As you exhale, hands come down to the floor, everything turns to face forwards, and you can drop your back knee down. Turn the front foot on a diagonal out towards the side, and then roll that thigh away from you. As you roll there, you could stay, or you could turn your torso off towards the left side, or you could send your hands a little further forwards and maybe guide your forearms to the mat. Inhale and exhale. Good. Last one, inhale. As you exhale, draw yourself all the way back towards center. Back foot is going to step in back into that little yogi squat. Lift out through your chest. No rocking and rolling this time, guys. Sorry if you were enjoying that. If you want to take one more little crow attempt at the jump back, hands to the mat, give yourself some space. Knees squeeze in, chest comes forwards. Think of a slight broadness into your upper back, shoulder blades wide. And then again, perhaps you're feeling confident, you can take a little hop. Just as far as you want to, hands go back. This time come all the way to the floor, guys. So we're meeting all the way down onto our belly and chest. Prop yourself up onto your elbows, so into Sphinx Pose. Root down through the elbows, draw them back as you lift out through the chest. As you press down through the pelvis, bend through your right knee, your right hand to go and find that foot as you give it a little pull in towards your bum. As you stretch through this right quad, think of rooting down through the front of the right hip. Maybe that makes you feel it more. Take a full inhale and a full exhale. Good. Softly release that and switch it to the second side. Right elbow supports you, left hand finds left foot. Try to take away the twist that the body tends to sort of put in order for you to reach the foot. So draw your left side body to face the top of the mat. Inhale and exhale. Good. Softly release that. Send your knees nice and wide, maybe about as wide as your mat. Use your hands to push your way up. Toes come together, bum onto your heels as you allow yourself to come to child's pose. Let your head be supported against the mat. Let your arms hang heavy, elbows down. Allow yourself just a few moments to allow the control of your breath just to soften a little. Start to let it return back towards normal. Lovely. And then walk your hands in. Come all the way up onto the shins, maybe bring the knees a little closer. A full inhale lifts the arms to the sky. And your final exhale, let your hands come down towards your belly and your chin down towards your chest. Thanks so much for practicing with me, guys. If you enjoy this style of movement that's perhaps a little bit different to what you might be used to, then my creativity bundle of on-demand classes has lots of other stuff like this. You can find it on my website just here. Let me know what you thought of the class in the comments below and hope to see you tomorrow for day 4.